Thank you all. We request everyone to be seated.
Teachers, gurus and mentors who introduced this world to me and the Almighty. Without their blessing, I will not be standing before you making this speech. I express my wholehearted gratitude to all the support, guidance, contribution and participation of all the persons without whom organizing an event of such a magnitude is impossible. Thank you all. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the sub-regional conference, Niraimathi, organized by SIRC of ICAI and jointly hosted by Erode and Salem branches of SIRC of ICAI. Respected Chief Guest, Padma Shri CATN Manoharan Sir, past President of ICAI, the veteran of our profession. First of all, thank you for accepting our invitation and gracing the event with your magnanimous presence. We are very much honored and eager to listen to your speech. Welcome you, sir. Respected guest of honor, C.A. G. Ramasamy sir, past president of ICAI, an illustrious luminary of our fraternity. Thank you for your help, ever-helping attitude and continued support to our branches. We are all waiting to hear from you the challenges faced by our profession and how to manage them. We are very much happy for your presence, sir. Welcome you, sir. Beloved guest of honor, C.A. Chinnamassam Talakalaya, the chairman of SIRC of ICAI, thank you for giving us the opportunity of hosting this sub-regional conference. Without your guidance and support, this event would never have happened. Welcome you, sir. Beloved special guest, C.A.K. Jalabadi, past chairman of SIRC of ICAI, we feel joyous in this occasion to share the stage with such an inspirational executor. The online coaching for CS students started during his tenure is a wonderful opportunity for the students from remote places to become a professional. Your ecstatic presence makes us more happy in this occasion. Welcome you, sir. Our coordinator and ex officio member, CA A.V. Arun, Regional Council member, the backbone of both the branches. His tireless effort, blissful thought, ever smiling face, and never say die attitude is a very important factor that helped us to host this conference. I hope he achieved greater laurels during his tenure in the Regional Council. Welcome you, sir. Respected speakers of technical sessions, CAS Ramasubramaniam and CA Madhukar in Iragange, thank you for accepting our invitation and speak on the latest topic in income tax and GST. We are eagerly waiting to enrich our knowledge on these topics. Welcome you, sir. Beloved Regional Council members from SIRC, CA Sundarajan sir, Treasurer, CA Rajesh, CA Revati Raghunathan, CA Rekha ma'am. Thank you all for traveling from distant places and make us feel honored. With all your gracious presence and overwhelming support to the branches, you are creating a legacy and providing motivation to our members. Welcome you all. Respected past chairman and senior members of Erode and Salem branches, we are grateful to you for all the support, guidance and blessings to host this mega event. Without your contribution, it is unimaginable to host such an event in a grand manner. Welcome you all. Members from Erode, Salem and other branches, beloved students, chairman of Madurai branch, chairman of Coimbatore branch, chairman of Tirupur branches, students, sponsors, educators, management of Excel group of institution, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this mega event, mega sub-regional conference, Niraimathi, organized by Southern Indian Regional Council of ICAI and jointly hosted by Erode and Salem branches. I hope we provide much productive sessions. Request all delegates to participate in all events and equip themselves with great productivity. I wish everyone a very happy day of learning. At this day's end, let us be Niraimathi, full of knowledge. Once again, on behalf of Erode and Salem branches of SIRC of ICAI, I welcome you all to this conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for...
To honor our chief guest, Padma Shri CATN Manoharan sir, past president of ICAI. We invite past chairman of Salem branch, CAV Shaktivel sir, guest of honor, SIRC chairman, CA Chinnamastan sir. Past chairman of Erode branch, CA Balu sir. C member, CA Revati Raghunathan. Chairman of Madurai branch, CA Manimegalai ma'am. Member from Bangalore branch, CA R Krishnamurthy sir.
Long time to come. We thank the sponsors and advertisers for their generous patronage.
We request our chief guest, Padma Shri CATN Manoharan sir, to release the souvenir and request our guest of honor, CAG Ramaswamy sir, to receive the copy. We also request other dignitaries to receive the copies of souvenirs. Sigma Software, Business Accounting Software, and co-sponsor AXN.
of Arun and Sujata Chartered Accountants for the past 18 years. He has served the Salem branch in various capacities and has been instrumental in securing the best branch of SICASA for Salem branch in the year 2014-15 for the first time in the history of Salem branch of Chartered Accountants of India for the term 2022-25.
We now invite the Regional Council member, ex-officio of Erode and Salem branches, and coordinator of this conference, CA Arun, to deliver his special address.
Respected Chief Guest of the Day, Padma Shri T.N. Manogaran, Past President ICAI, respected Guest of Honor, C.A.G. Ramasamy, Past President ICAI, and Chairman of SIRC, Chinnamastanji, and my council, respected Special Guest of the Day, C.A.K. Jalapati, Past Chairman, SIRC of ICAI, my council colleagues, and senior members, our students, a warm good morning to one and all present here. At the outset, I am immensely happy to privilege to share the dais with the stalwarts of the profession and torchbearers of the profession for the past 2 decades. And also, a joy is doubled in the grand occasion as the program coordinator and ex-officio of both the Salem and Erode branches. First of all, I wish to convey my heartfelt gratitude for SIRC chairman for giving us permission to host this conference. In this juncture, I would mention the special mention to our treasurer, SIRC treasurer Sundararajan sir, because this conference is initially allotted to Sengalpattu branch, but with our special request, he convenes the Sengalpattu branch and get that conference is allotted to Salem branch. Sir, thank you, sir. I wish to convey my heartfelt acceptance of appreciation to the managing committee member of Salem and Erode branches for their tremendous effort to make this conference a grand success. And also, I place on record the committee members of Salem branch and the Erode branch and past chairman, galaxy of past chairmen of the Erode branch, so supported this event for grand success and getting registration and other sponsor and everything. So because of their tireless effort only, so we are having this grand success of this conference. And also, I thank the volunteers and MC members and other sponsors of this program for their support. So I thank one and all for this opportunity. Thank you.
In Kolattur, Salem district. He qualified as a chartered accountant in May 2004 and since then has been practicing under the name Anbarasu and Jalapati as a partnership firm at Coimbatore, Tirupur and Satyamangalam. He has been serving the chartered accountant professional fraternity in various capacities. He got elected to the Southern India Regional Council of ICAI for the terms 2016-19 and 2019-22, India Regional Council for the year 2021-22. He was instrumental and closely coordinated with the government of Tamil Nadu for signing of 2 important MOUs between ICAI and the government of Tamil Nadu to provide career counseling to students of government schools, and recently the important MOU signed in the presence of Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu for the development of MSME and startups in Tamil Nadu. Both the MOUs are first of its kind in India. He is a member of Special Task Force formed by Ministry of Finance and State Audit Advisory Board, Government of Tamil Nadu. In his coordination with ICAI and Government of Tamil Nadu to create awareness about the CA course to the students studying in government and government-aided schools and colleges, covering around 3 lakh students and training over 2,500 teachers. I now present to you CAK Jalapati to...
Respected Chief Guest of this Sub-Regional Conference, Padma Shri C.A. T.N. Manogaran, the past President of ICAI, respected Guest of Honor and past President of ICAI, C.G. Ramasamy, my good friend and the man of simplicity and first person of this great region, C.A. Chinnamastan Talakayala, the Treasurer of SIRC Sundararajan, the dynamic Regional Council members, C.A. A.V. Arun, C.A. Rajesh, C.A. Revati Raghunathan, C.A. Rekha, the chairman of host branches, C.A. Santosh Kumar, C.A. Shankar, other managing committee members of host branches, the galaxy of past chairman of Erode and Salem branches, the chairman of various branches in Tamil Nadu, and other committee members, senior members, friends, very good morning to all of you. At the outset, I am extremely happy and excited to participate in this sub-regional conference and to share the dais with the great personalities from our own profession and other faculties of this great conference. I'm happy that Erode and Salem branches are together hosting this conference at a place most convenient to the members to participate in large numbers, which will enable the members in smaller areas to make their presence and interact with the members in this forum. I have been closely associated with these two host branches, not only as an ex-officio member of these branches during the term in SIRC, but also associated with them when I was the chairman and other managing committee members of Coimbatore branch. I am therefore extremely thankful to the organizers for inviting me to be the special guest and recall that happy moments of my association with this elite audience. I have great pleasure to record my appreciation to the efforts put in by CA Chinnamastan Talakayala, the chairman of SIRC, and his entire team, the chairman and members of host branches and their enterprising team of organizing this conference in a very remarkable manner and executing the plan of action meticulously in the terms of selection of topics, selection of resource persons, and other logistic arrangements. This kind of programs speaks of the organization skill and experience of the branches in conducting these kind of major programs. I'm sure the successive team in Erode and Salem would continue, rather enhance the level of organizing such big events like today in future programs. The selection of the theme of the conference is very thoughtful indeed. The Karkai Nandre that emphasizes the importance of learning. This is what the Institute emphasizes through its concept of continuing professional education. I am therefore confident that this conference, with the presence of dignitaries, resource persons, and the elite professional audience, would fulfill the objective of enriching the knowledge and enhancing the expertise of the delegates. I could visualize the efforts put in this conference by CA Santosh Kumar and CA Shankar with the guidance of CA Arun and their entire organizing team. I also appreciate the all-round coordination and support extended to the host branch chairman Chinnamastan Talakayala and his team in SIRC for conducting this sub-regional conference in an admirable way. SIRC has been playing a vital role in guiding and advising the branches in enhancing the branch activities with the action plan of SIRC. It is therefore the success of the programs in due intense and instant efforts of the members of SIRC and the members of managing committee of branches in taking forward the initiatives of SIRC, which is exceptional. The topics to be deliberated in the technical sessions are very impressive, covering the conventional areas in direct and indirect taxation, the challenges before our members in the overall scenario of professional opportunity across the globe, and how the profession and the members can make the indelible imprint in image building and brand building exercise in our professional fronts. I am confident that the delegates would return to their workplace with the added wealth of knowledge and feel worth the time spent today of this conference. With this, I once again, my sincere thanks to the organizers for giving me this great opportunity. Thank you.
Chairman SIRC of ICAI. He was born on 1st July 1977 on a CA day. He holds master degree in commerce and master degree in political science and is a fellow member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. His other post-qualification courses include certificate course on forensic accounting and fraud detection, certificate course on anti-money laundering, certificate course on arbitration, mediation and conciliation. Besides, he is a LLP graduate from Osmania University. He is also an insolvency professional confirmed by the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. He is serving as a chairman of SIRC of ICAI for the year 2022-23. In the current term in committee and several other committees and editor of SIRC newsletter and ex officio member of many other standing and non-standing committees of SIRC. Particularly, he is specialized in the field of advisory to members on mergers and acquisitions of CA firms and networking, and he one of popular troubleshooter in professional fraternity. He is a member of several charitable trusts which are actively engaged in providing free education to the poor students and other activities such as upliftment of poor and villages. He has travelled extensively to several countries. With these few words, we humbly call the SIRC chairman to deliver his special address.
Thank you. Good morning to all. Thank you for Mr. Santosh for a warm welcome to the dignitaries on the dais and our esteemed and inspirational leaders, Padma Shri awardee, C. T.N. Manoharan sir, and the past president of ICA, CA G. Ramaswamy, and past immediate chairman of SIRC, CA K. Jalapati, treasurer of SIRC Sundarajan, ex-officio member of these hosting branches, Erode and Salem, A.V. Arun, my regional council colleagues, Revati Raghunandan, Rajesh, and Rekha US, and chairman and the office bearers of Erode, Salem, Madurai, Coimbatore, and the other branches from the Tamil Nadu, and especially past chairman of Erode branches. Once again, very good morning to all. As chairman of SIRC, on behalf of own myself, I feel gratified and privileged to join with you and with the B.A. Shankar chairman, Salem branch, and representing to other hosts to this conference to welcome to each and every one of you to present here the 4th sub-regional conference of SIRC for the year 22-23. In this respect, I congratulate the chairman and members of the management committee of these host branches, the Erode and Salem, for instant coming forward to host this sub-regional conference. I am extremely pleased to see the large gathering of the professional fraternity participating this conference and the excellent logistic arrangement made by the team associated with this conference. Members, I can say that because huge gathering, in practically I can express, in Chennai, we are getting more than 600-700 registrations, but in the Brahma Hall, we are seeing less than 100. So that this is the participation is a good number. It's not a sub-regional conference. You can remove the sub, it's a regional conference. He is trailing for his chairmanship. Members, before having and announcing this sub-regional conference here, it was originally decided, V. Arun has made a request to the SIRC. The Salem branch will host the sub-regional cons. But SIRC already took the decision. Then again we conducted one meeting and made the formal process. Then we announced the sub-regional conference at the Erode and the Salem branches. I can say the special thanks to the treasurer of SIRC who sacrificed to give this sub-regional conference to this place. Members, SIRC is the grateful to our esteemed past president of ICA, Padma Shri CA T.N. Manoharan and CA G. Ramaswamy, and our immediate past chairman of SIRC, K. Jalapati, for accepting our request to participating in this conference, and the presence of other resource persons, CA S. Ramasubramanian and CA Madhukar Engaringe, who will join, and whose acumen and expertise and practical exposure in various fields in our professional domain would enliven and add immense value to the proceeding of this conference. Our past president, CA T.N. Manoharan sir and CA Ramaswamy sir have enormously contributed to our professions during their tenure in Central Council in different capacities, and as a president of ICA, they continue to guide our profession and inspire us with their contributions. Members, to mention few during the tenure of T.N. Manoharan sir, the new education and training incorporated the CA Foundation course, and the article cuts have thereafter been referred as a article assistants. He renamed that article clerks to article assistants. He brought the credit to our profession when he was confirmed with the Padma Shri Award by the Government of India. You will be pleased to note that he is the only chartered accountant to have been confirmed with High Civilian Award under professional category, though there are few members in our professional fraternity who are confirmed with the honor, but not other categories. Members, during the tenure of C. Ramaswamy sir as a president, he has brought cheers to the student fraternity by giving the 15 minutes time to read the examination question and ever implemented in any educational institution so far. Another striking feature, the Ramaswamy sir, his presence today is that when he was the chairman of SIRC of ICAI celebrated Golden Jubilee year. When he was a president of ICAI SIRC celebrated Diamond Jubilee. When SIRC celebrating 50th Golden Jubilee Sub-Regional Conference at Ernakulam 2018, he was the guest of honor. When SIRC now celebrating the Platinum Jubilee 70th Sub-Regional Conference, he is among us with the gracious this conference. In other words, I can say he is associated with the milestone of the program on many occasions, on every occasions in the southern part. Members, I want to tell about my friend also, the immediate past chairman of SIRC, the K. Jalapati, who has created history in annuals of SIRC when 53rd Regional Conference of SIRC was held under his chairmanship. The conference has got recorded highest participation of delegate 6,000 plus entire history of the 53rd Regional Conferences. And one more achievement also I want to say that it's a proud to the SIRC among all the regional councils. The free coachings to the government and government aided students for the CA foundations. In every batch, we are now getting almost 60% of the students from the government schools. We are giving the SIRC only their reason, out of the 5 reasons are giving free of cost to every student. I request the members, let a recommend to SIRC, let a put a vote to the students, SIRC giving the at full free of cost. You can attend it physically and the virtual also, both we are running. In these situations, members, in few of that, sometimes we are receiving the office advice. Sir, the batches is going to running the loss because of huge participation at a free of cost. But as we are the regional council members, the SIRC ready to bear all the losses. We should run at free of cost only, we decided. That's a great the satisfaction given by the immediate past chairman Jalapati. My dear members, you know, where we are participating, wherever, we are getting the members' feedback. Sir, the articleship is not available at these days. Members, I can tell you the reasons. The one reason is the enrollment to the CA course is not yet as compared to the previous years. And as see that our CA course, it's the same pattern which was earlier, now also, maybe the syllabus changes. But in the society, there is a huge alternatives has come with our CA, with our courses are similar to our courses. Now the people are the students looking for the alternatives than the CA courses. That is the only reason, not the CA institute, not the curriculum. And for this, because of we are not getting the good number of enrollment, as SIRC has decided, we advised almost all the 45 branches, let identify the degree colleges where the students undergo the commerce graduate, let invite and request the management of the colleges. We go for the CA firms, we'll go for the campus placement as a paid assistants, get the recruitment from the colleges, give the training, get the good quality. Don't expect the article student only should available. It will, history will not, will be repeat in future, but you should look into the alternatives. Members, with this process, when we initiated all the branches, more than 1,200 students as of today got the recruitment through the CA forms, I request the helm of affairs of the branches, the chairman's office basis, let implement your branch and give the benefit to the local CA firms. Members, another initiative also I want to share. You know, after introduce SSP, everything it should be through the online. If you go for the SIRC, if you see the SIRC, almost all the SIRC space occupied by the 80% of the old documents from the inception, maybe 1949 onwards. To create the space, Institute has gave the direction, let it digitalize all these old document from the, as you was the student to the till date, whatever the physical document you submitted, we are on the process. We found almost 3 crores of the documents. We are on the process to digitalization each and every documents. Once the digitalization over, definitely in SSP login, we can retrieve, we can download the document, what was you submitted as a student in those days. SIRC is the grateful to our esteemed Padma Shri past President CAT Manoharan, CA G. Ramaswamy sir, immediate past Chairman CA Jalapati and the other resource persons CA S. Subramanian and Madhukar Eragange for accepting our request to participate in this conference. And we are therefore extremely glad to have all renowned personalities in our profession admits to us today. And dear members, please join hands to welcome to our guest, where we are seeing 2 past presidents in one sub-regional conference, never to be. It's great to all of us to see both the past president in one dais. Members, this sub-regional conference for the first time held in Komarapalayam in Tamil Nadu, and the second time in the region. Why I am saying that this is the second time? It looks like so one side is sub-regional conference, one side is RRC. It looks like a RRC. We are traveling that from the major cities to that small cities and getting the good number. It's a RRC. This type of programs, the recently Karnataka state has conducted at Bagalkot. This is becomes the second type of RRC come with the CP program as like a destination program. Dear members, I taking one more, the 2 minutes with the permission of the dignitaries to address about this 54th Regional Conference of SIRC is to be held on 9th and 10th December 22 at Hyderabad, and SIRC and the host branch Hyderabad are making extensive efforts to have this conference to set new benchmark in terms of participation and content and comfort to all the dignitaries. We are in the confident that the members will have grand feast of knowledge, enjoy, and high level of hospitality and create a platform for exchange of thoughts in the professional matters. Members, I hope you would have gone through the USIRC newsletter, wherein we have given the full information about these registrations and the registration links and the hospitality and the hotel details and the travel facilities where the different places you can get the details of this train and the flight details. I request all of you to register for the 54th Regional Conference. Members, finally, I request One more, the program which is international students program, which is going to be happen on 2nd and 3rd of December. I request the practicing members put a word with your article students, let register for the international students conference also. Members, I'll take less than 1 minute also, where I address in the programs, I mentioned 2 issues to the members. One is about term insurance. We saw that COVID scenario, the members, our colleagues lost their lives. I request to all of you, whoever not having the term insurance, let get the term insurance. We should be protected family. We should be a protected family. Term insurance will replace your professional earnings. Get the term insurance. We are the professional advisors to the client, but we should have the term insurance to protect our family. I request you, all of you, irrespective of the age, you get that term insurance. If you get the maybe 10 crores, 50 crores, 100 crores, everybody will be happy. Your family especially will be happy. I got this message from late Racket Jumjumwala. One interview in the last international conference at Mumbai, one of the members asked, "Sir, can you give the best advice on investment?" Then immediately he gave the reply, "If you have the term insurance, then you will ask the question, I will give the reply. If you doesn't have the term insurance, I won't give the reply." That means he advised the first investment should be the term insurance only, then only think for that any investment. So I request to all of you to get that term insurance. And finally, members, regarding the MEF, I used to address on the MEF. Now it's hosted, the institute. Everybody, the practice member submitting the MEF, I want to tell the cut-off dates for MEF. The cut-off date is the MEF. Not for application submit, but application submit is the 28th of this month. But cut-off date to maintain the same category, cut-off date is 15th of November 2022. 1st January of 22 and 15th of November 22, we should maintain the same membership number, not number of the partners. Between these 2 dates, don't make any changes. Between the 2 dates, you should maintain the same membership number. Then only you will eligible to maintain the same category. Otherwise, category may be decrease or may be ineligible. So that keep this date, maintain the same thing. If any changes you want, you start the changes after the 15th of November, before the 31st December. That is the best time for changes in any form. With this, once again, I thanks to all my colleagues giving this wonderful opportunity as a chairman of SIRC, and I once again thanks for the esteemed dignitaries for their gracious presence, adding value to this conference. I also wish all the members very happy Diwali. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Institute of Company Secretaries of India, an honorary member of the Association of International Accountants UK, and honorary member of Institute of Chartered Accountants.
Thank you very much for the brief introduction. Very respected, Honorable Padma Shri T.N. Manoharan, Chairman IDBA Bank and our past President of ICAI. பொன்னியின் செல்வன் எல்லாம் படம் பார்த்தாச்சு, ஏகப்பட்ட கேரக்டர்ஸ் வந்தாச்சு. இனிஷியலாக சொல்லிட்டாங்க பொன்னியின் செல்வன் சொல்லிட்டு. ஸோ பொன்னியின் செல்வன் அருள்மொழிவர்மன் ஆஃப் ஈரோடு பிரான்ச், திரு சந்தோஷ், சேர்மன் ஆஃப் தி ஈரோடு பிரான்ச். ஆதித்ய கரிகாலன், chairman of the Salem branch, Mr. Shankar. Vallavaraya Vandiya Devan, Salem representative, Erode representative for SIRC, CA. Arun, regional council member. very respected, and the leader of the profession from the southern region, Sri Chinnamastan, and our Dalabadi, Sri Jalabadi, past chairman of the SIRC. Yep. Very respected, honorable regional council members from our region as well as the other regions, Mr. Rajesh, Srimati Uma, Revati Raghunathan, Rekha, I have mentioned about Uma, is Srimati Rekha, Revati Raghunathan, and the treasurer Sundarajan, and other dignitaries on the dais. And off the dais, past, present chairman and past chairman from the various branches, galaxy of the senior members. We know that time is running short. We have a double role to play. One in the inauguration, second in the next session we have to come. So I would like to say a few words only. Really, I'm very happy to see that a very great effort has gone for this organizing this sub-regional conference. My compliments to all the members of the regional, the Erode branch as well as the Salem branch, along with the organizers. It's one of the best conferences I have seen that very recently. Very spacious way they've organized, very nice morning breakfast, and sumptuous lunch is also waiting. We know that it's a wonderful hospitality you are going to extend to all of us. Niraimathi, Madi Niraindu Selvo. Pichai Buginum Karkal Nendre, Karpa Nendre, and Sonamara. Kandipa Namagwand, we need have a continuous professional education. And we must take an introspection in every conferences. Normal seminars, webinars are organized by the branches with the specific topics. I must compliment the entire team. They have invited us to debate on the two important issues. One is for brand building. Today we have with us Sri T.N. Manoharan, our past president, and he himself is a brand for all of us. That is very important. In fact, I have closely worked with Mr. T.N. Manoharan more than about 30 years, regional council, branch, regional council, and as well as central council. When the Chartered Accountants Act Amendment Bill was presented in 2006, Manoharan Committee was constituted. Manoharan Committee has recommended certain matters before the government. It was fully accepted by the government without any changes. That was the leadership he has shown to all of us. Mr. Manoharan was nominated as reviving the company of Satyam Computers. He has done the wonderful job. I was appointed as the chairman of the Satyam bench to take action on the erring auditors. With the support of our council members, we were able to take a decision on that. Mr. Manoharan has contributed for all of us for this profession in Reserve Bank of India, Canara Bank, now he is an IDBI bank chairman. It is not an easy job for a person to get recognized from everywhere. It's a professional recognition he is brought for all of us. Today he is going to be the chief guest, he is going to address on many matters to all of us. So it's very important for the chartered accountant to consider what is happening in the institute. In fact, not only the continuing professional education, your active participation is important for all the activities of the institute. You must have witnessed now the changes in the education and training system. There are a lot of concerns expressed by our members, personally with me. In fact, very recently we have our past presidents also interacted on that particular subject. But we have a very clear agenda, we have a clear thought process, methodology of representation for the president, with the institute. We will not send any messages independently, individually to any other authorities. We will completely forward our messages to the president of the ICAI. We should first start recognizing the presidentship, our leadership, then only we can able to move forward. In fact, very interesting decisions have come on many matters of our profession in 2001 amendment, CA Amendment Act. You must have seen that there is a nomination of the government nominees in our disciplinary committee. the constitution of the National Financial Reporting Authority, the debates about this, whether an audit should be given to the small audits are required or not, so many matters. But all these things are outshoot of certain matters which are all out of bounds from our hands. We need only one leader to go and talk to the government. We have seen that even for an extension, continuously people have sent the messages to the finance ministry, so many places. So that is not required. If any member is any grievance, directly forward to the institute. We need to strengthen our leadership. We need to strengthen our leaders in every spectrum. So you can see that in the political parties, leaders are taking care of the entire sphere of their activities. A leader is taking decisions. Even a minister, before taking a decision, he has to add a word. Our so-and-so leader will be taking care of that after the permissions. So leadership recognition is a very important concept for our profession. Profession is going to face many things. So independently, individually, if we represent before the various authorities, we will lose the leadership. So it's a time for us to work on that. Is there a problem you are facing in our institute activities? Is there you want to give us suggestions to the institute? Is there anything you had to give a proactive measures to the institute? Send a mail to the president and the vice president and secretary of the ICAI. That is the method. We had to share our grievances. We had to share our suggestions. That will give a very strong leadership to us. Today we need a very strong leadership to move before the government, to represent before the government, and that's a very important concept which are all percolated in the minds of very senior members. A lot of senior members have expressed their view. We need to have a very strong forum to discuss with the government, either state government or a central government, whatever may be. We have a multiple regulators. We need a strong leadership to represent before the multiple regulators. All these things are there, but I must compliment the entire team for this wonderful conference, sub-regional conference. I am thankful to the chairman who has shifted the sub-regional conference in this area. And thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for your very nice gesture to extending this one. Because after the COVID-19, very recently we have started working with this physical meeting, networking with each other, understanding all what is the problem individually which we are facing. And so a nice gesture you have given to us. I was able to meet the large number of past presidents. My good friend, Mrs. Subramanian from Bangalore, all of them are here. So it will be a nice program you will enjoy. You will go with full of knowledge. And once again, my compliments. I will come back to you again. Thank you very much.
Sir, you're a live exemplification of the words about this conference, character mapping with Ponniyin Selvan leadership. We eagerly await your detailed contemplation on the
T.N. Manogaran, sir. He was born in a freedom fighter's family with agriculture as the occupation. He is a chartered accountant of 39 years of standing. He is a law graduate. He has authored books for professionals and students on taxation. He was the president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India during the year 2006-07. He was part of the government-nominated board for revival of Satyam Computer Services Limited. He served as chairman of the Committee on Accounting Standards and Taxation of Confederation of Indian Industry during 2009-11. He has addressed training programs at Nagpur Academy on Direct Taxes, Reserve Bank of India Staff College, and for Income Tax Appellate Tribunal members at the Judicial Academy. He served as the chairman of Canara Bank for 5 years up to August 2020 and as the administrator of Lakshmi Vilas Bank during November 2020 till its merger with DBS Bank. C.A. Manogaran is currently a member of Reserve Bank of India's Standing External Advisory Committee for evaluating application for universal banks and small finance banks. He is now chairman of IDBI Bank. He is on the board of Mahindra & Mahindra, Tech Mahindra and National Bank for financing infrastructure and development. C.A. Manogaran is a recipient of several awards including the CNN IBN Indian of the year 2009 from the Honorable Prime Minister of India in December 2009. Mr. Manogaran was conferred the Civilian Honor Padma Shri Award by the President of India on 7th April 2010. With these few words, we humbly call our chief guest to give his keynote address.
Thank you. Very pleasant good morning to all of you. I must congratulate and compliment the chairman of the host branches, Erode C.A. Santosh Kumar, Salem branch, C.A. Shankar, and their dedicated team of office bearers and volunteers and conference coordinators who have made this a reality. I'm proud to be sharing the dais with my illustrious successor in the ICI Helms of Affairs, CAG Ramasamy, the chairman of the Southern India Regional Council, CA Sina Mastan, and his dedicated team of regional council members who are gracing this occasion at the inaugural session, past chairman, CA Jalapati, and coordinator for this conference, CA A.V. Arun, my beloved colleagues in the profession, drawn from all the branches nearby, and who have come a long way to attend and greet and meet, because post-pandemic, such physical events are regenerating, refreshing for us to meet, greet. In fact, there were days in the last 2 years where we were wondering whether we will be able to shake hands with each other. We are able to not only shake hands, in fact, I had the privilege of Kattupudi Vaidyam also from some of the members. When I came here, they affectionately hugged me, which was, regenerating and soothing. My dear members, as GR said, this only few short observations as part of the inaugural session. In fact, inaugural session is meant for the chairman of the Southern India Regional Council, because he may not speak hereafter in this program, but whereas me and GR are going to come as the speakers in the first technical sessions. The first aspect I want to mention is how proud we are as chartered accountants, as members of this profession, which Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam described as partners in nation building. Which other profession other than chartered accountancy profession can claim to be proximate with the growth of the Indian economy, with the growth of the business sectors, supporting the SMEs and the small traders, businessmen across the India, and facilitating the compliance in terms of tax payments, both under direct tax laws as well as GST. So it is only our profession. In fact, former law minister, who is no more, Arun Jaitley, when he came to one of our conferences in Delhi, he said after he completed his graduation, he was in a dilemma, whether to take up CA or law. So he consulted his uncle, who was practicing as a Supreme Court advocate then, and asked him, should I take CA or law? His uncle made it very clear, CA is difficult to pass, law is difficult to fail. And therefore, he made an easy option. This is his own confession. He said, I envy all of you who have come through this tough course with, core competence and training. So therefore, from that perspective, I think if each one of us are proud and assembled like this in knowledge sharing, knowledge dissemination, and exchange of ideas and thoughts, I think we'll be able to scale up and meet the expectations and build the reputation as well as the brand, which is the topic I am going to discuss more elaborately in the next session. Pandemic, as all of us know, has brought in new normal. It became very common for people to work from home. In fact, during COVID period, I have seen some of my friends, chartered accountants, who were admitted to hospital. They said, after ascertaining the treatment, they said, these hours I'll be working from the hospital. So working from home, working from hospital, and I only hope and wish that we don't start working from the conferences like this, because we are connected always virtually wherever we go, in airports, everywhere, your time is not lost. You are always connected to the world. So that advantage is always there, but nothing like absorbing what the expert speakers are going to say in these technical sessions. Chairman of SIRC was informing you about the Southern India Regional Conference to be held in Hyderabad on 9th and 10th of December. I'm sure many of you will patronize it and participate in that. But I'm here to extend further invitation to November 18th to 21st. There is a World Congress of Accountants in Mumbai. There also, those of you who are interested, it will be nice if you can participate and get benefited, because there you will get global perspective. I am sure many Indian chartered accountants from all the countries, wherever they are located, they are going to converge for the World Congress of Accountants. So World Congress of Accountants, 18th to 21st November in Mumbai, and 9th and 10th December, SIRC conference in Hyderabad. I hope to meet many of you there. And, I'm given to understand this conference would have doubled its attendance, but for the division of the due dates. 30th September for filing the tax audit report, which got extended up to 7th October, but returns have to be uploaded by 31st October. So that pressure of work has divided, one partner is attending here, one partner is attending to the work, I think. Otherwise, you would have had a larger participation in this conference itself. And even the government is taking all efforts to smoothen the process of assessments by making it faceless assessments. Earlier it was heartless assessment, now it is faceless assessment. Hopefully things will improve with the technology coming into the play. So it gives me immense pleasure to be part of this inaugural session, greet all of you, and hope to cherish my memory about this conference, having met so many of my good friends and well-wishers under one roof. So thank you very much. All the best for effective learning through all the sessions of this conference. Thank you.
We consider you as a guiding light of the profession. Profession is very fortunate to have a visionary. Thank you, sir, for stressing the pride of our profession. We request C.A. Bhupati.
We request the Treasurer of Salem Branch, C.A. Hari. We request SICASA Chairman of Erode Branch, C.A. Vijay Kumar, to kindly present a memento to our SIRC member.
A race away can stop not till the goal is reached. Well begin is off then. Good morning, one and all. Dignitaries of the dais and of the dais. Another milestone for both the branches. It's a great day with great team. Niraimathi, Karkai Nandri, Regional Conference 22-23. It's my pleasure to be a chairman of Salem branch, as well as on behalf of Erode branch of SIRC, the prestigious event, preparing the vote of thanks. It's my great pleasure to thank our beloved past president, Padma Shri C.A. T.N. Manoharan sir, for accepting our sub-regional conference in spite of his busy schedule. Thank you, sir. I thank Mr. C.A.G. Ramaswamy, Bhishmar, for both the branches, as well as he is a guide to many of the young chartered accountants for accepting for the seminar. Thank you, sir. And I thank C.A. Chinnamastan Takela, Chairman SIRC of ICAI, for his honorable presence today. I thank Treasurer of SIRC, C.A. Sundarajan sir. I thank this program coordinator, A.V. Arun sir, and other regional council members, C.A. S. Rajesh, and Revati Raghunathan madam, and Rekha madam. And I thank C.A. Chalapati, past chairman of SIRC, for his continuous support and expect the same in the future also. Thank you, sir. And also I thank past chairman of Salem branch as well Erode branch and present committee for both the branches, and thank all the past chairman of both the branches as well as the pillars of this conference, the members of, thank you, sirs. The art of gratitude does not end without thanking of our back end support of MC team, C.A. M. Shekhar sir, past chairman of Salem branch, C.A. Vignesh Kumar, C.A. Ramya, C.A. Megla, C.A. Deepika, C.A. Keshavlal for their support of conference arrangements. And thank all the volunteers and office staff, Mr. Mani, Mr. Pradeep, and other office bearers of this both the branches. The last but not least,
if you are looking to build a powerful resume that no recruiter can ever miss, then you should definitely consider learning advanced Microsoft Excel to get an advantage.
In the Punnana Tarnathane, நண்பர்களுக்கும் என் இனிய வணக்கங்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். ஜெய் ஹிந்த், வந்தே மாதரம். Thank you very much.
Thank you. For a surprise event, we have a small lucky dip. We request the dignitaries to please stay for a few seconds. worth Realme earbuds worth rupees 2,500. The second prize, Realme power bank worth rupees 1,500.
Third, 265. 265. Next 256. 256. Next on the 174.
These three prizes sponsored by Busy Sigma Software.
Rajesh, 265.
Of both Salem and Erode branches to grace the dais for a group photograph.